Good morning, everyone. It's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. It's 10:47 as I start this presentation of the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 47 of Heaven in Our Eyes, our dreams come true. And so I have a 12-sign presentation for you here with the clarifiers, and I will clarify more as needed. And we have the underlying energies from the bottom of the deck up here of the Tower, the Temperance card, the Seven of Cups, which is at 47, and the Judgment card as well. We start here at Aries and we end here at Pisces. So these are the fire signs, earth signs, air signs, and water signs. Okay, so this is just the underlying energy after these four pulled from the bottom of the deck. And then this is the bottom of the deck, the underlying energies from the mini Rider-Waite. The other deck is the Universal Golden Tarot, and I will pull some from my regular sized Rider-Waite deck as needed. So today is the 28th of June. 28 is the Two of Wands, or the Twin Flames, and the day adds up to, I guess it would be 46 today. Yeah, I believe so. Yesterday was 45. Yep. So 46 is the Children in the Garden, the Six of Cups. This read was done at 11:55 last night for today's energy. And so we have 11 of Justice and 55 of the Ace of Swords, Excalibur, and the Truth. And the truth will set you free. Oh, by the way, too, I've been getting the song Alone Again Naturally constantly from last night, and actually just now was coming in as well. It is a beautiful sunny day. It is very hot and humid. The masculine energy is coming through very much so. And as I said in my past couple days' readings, the temperature has something to do with the coming together for union, the clearing of the lower chakras, having to do with the body temperature. Spirit was showing me the body temperature compared from Celsius to Fahrenheit as far as the boiling points for the masculine and feminine, that the feminine's boiling point's much higher, but also just having to do with the body heat and raising the temperature in order to clear out, and definitely getting fiery energy. The Ace of Wands card was coming up centrally for the past couple days, so that's very much representative of that burning the past, right? Because literally in one of the cards has the past burning in the Tarot Sexual Magic. So here we go into the energies for today of this read. Just in general, the fire signs have the Tower, so sudden events, shocks, epiphanies are coming up. Earth signs, patience, balance, angelic realms, and taking one step at a time. Air signs, options, signs and synchronicities, gambling and dumping attachments, things like that, as well as Heaven in Your Eyes. Water signs, we're coming up with final judgments, calls, announcements, reveille, the Red Cross, and pickup or delivery, which was interesting because I had to pick up the other day, but I was late because I was taking my son to the airport, so I still have those bags to give away, so it kind of cracks me up that came up. All right, so the energies around those overlying energies there, and you can assign each one of those four cards to the four columns, but they also perform as those group energies. Suddenly the skies open up like floodgates, and Judgment Day is upon us in a wake-up call. Suddenly angels in power taking, or in their power, taking one step at a time to follow synchronicities and take a gamble that heaven's real. Time to wake up the dead. Suddenly dumping attachments and holding your tongue. For sealed divine feminine, they are ready, pending new passion that will come. So Aries starts with the Page of Cups. Innocent, reborn, newborn, and connected to Cancer and Taurus. Taking a gamble. No options, but new love. Resting, connecting in 5D in divine marriage. On top of the Knight of Wands, sibling or a ride, possibly expanding, or possibly experiencing a funeral for the first time. You know, it's like a child's first time at a funeral, or loss of Taurus or a leader, never saw a dead body before, or feeling the pain and grief of their twin not expressing their feelings. Sudden puppy love, or a sudden funeral or church service, feeling very innocent and shy in all this, but the Page of Cups was definitely upright energy. There's a lot of love around the Page of Cups here. Let's pull a card for each sign now. So we have, and that's funny, as I pick up the deck after I've shuffled it already, there is your Ace of Wands, which has been the main theme this week. Okay, and we have the Ace of Wands in this read too. You just can't see it yet. All right, so as I shuffled the cards, a bunch fell out, but also these two come out from the bottom of the deck. Very powerful for Aries. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot, a bold move forward for an offer of a new life or money or opportunity, your gold coin being offered. So definitely very new and powerful energy. But the 4 cards that fell out with that Ace of Wands. So I'm going to show you, let's see how many cards came out here. We have the King of Pentacles with that Page of Cups, perfect. I'm going to show you some at a time because there's 7 cards here. So 4, so it's very good for Aries energy, okay? We have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the 10 of Swords reversed, and the Devil reversed. That's definitely detoxing. The worst is over, letting all the swords fall out of the back. And then the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles, very beautiful energy together. Could be, father and child. Letting go of addictions or problems with each other, any betrayals, any pain they've been experiencing together or otherwise. And it could be definitely the birth of a new child as well, but it might have been a very difficult birth, or it could be a problem child as well. 7 of, also the King of Pentacles could have been the problem child. That could be his inner child for sure. So then we have the 7 Cups, which was up top again, the Judgment, which was up top, and that Ace of Wands. So very much that energy about synchronicities and radiating your light, the masculine, seeing the synchronicities of the divine feminine, seeing the guidance, hearing the call with a great passion of the Ace of Wands coming through here. And the King of Pentacles was coming through very strong for me yesterday as well, and just cards I was generally doing for the masculine. So the masculine and his inner child, letting go of all the swords out of his back, in a detox from chaos, to see the synchronicities, to see his choices, to see heaven in his eyes, to see the dark orchestrations, to hear the call, to heed the call, to allow the rescue to come in for himself. And the Ace of Wands, again, coming back today as, burning the past and great passion coming in. All right, so that's all for Aries. For Taurus, we have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, let's see, is coming up reversed, but it can definitely be the worst is over, but the worst just happened. There's definitely death energy around this with Taurus, bleeding out or giving birth, grief. So obviously if someone's giving birth, that might have been an Aries because the Page of Cups is there. Bleeding out or giving birth, grief, loss, regret, heartbreak, separation, heart attack, rain at the burial service, love rain on me, the worst is over, graveyard service. Connected to Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Scorpio, Gemini may be rushing in with words to say, fighting words perhaps, about Mary Magdalene energy. Taurus may lose temper or be impatient, and may have been the one who died with angels now. No attachments, no final words. Not expressing pain they felt, whether dead or alive. Hurt by Gemini, Aries innocent. Bleeding out to enlightenment. Dark night of the soul. Patient with awakening. Or above all that now. Okay, that's for Taurus. So let's see what Taurus comes up with this clarifying deck. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And that was the heaviest energy in the read. And a whole bunch just fell out for that as well. I love that again. And actually the same cards fell out that were for Aries. The 7 cards came out for Taurus as well. But the first cards for Taurus and the bottom of the deck for Taurus is the Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful. So both energies are coming up from Aries for Taurus as well. So all that about the detoxing of the King of Pentacles and Page of Cups, their inner child. Behind the Queen of Pentacles is the Star card and the Page of Cups. So this could be just a little depression between the twins left, or it could be an Aquarius who's between them, who's negative. Okay, but they look very positive energy. The star card looks like it doesn't belong in this picture. Okay, there could be third-party interference there, and actually the Queen of Cups is below the 4. All right, upright, and that's after a Tower event. The cards that came out for Taurus were a lot here. So we have 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they got 8 cards. So Aries got 7, Taurus got 8. In the bunch anyway. All right, so these, oh, there's 5, there's 9 cards here. So this is Taurus. We have the Strength card, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups reversed, along with, they're all together, I just can't hold them out in front of you, the King of Wands and the 2 of Swords, upright. Those are the first 5 cards. They all came out together with these other 4 as well. The other 4 are the 7 of Swords, the Sun, the 8 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, okay? All upright, though. So let me see what I have from this. Well, there's definitely jealousy between the King of Cups, who could be a Leo, and this the King of Wands, all right? There's some jealousy between them. They could be brothers or partners, or literally love partners. But it looks like the King of Cups is a Leo, or being strong, and the King of Wands is in his knowing, or needs to know more. But there's jealousy or insincerity between them, or could just be no love lost between them. And then from that is someone is running away from the exposure, or Leo, or kids, they're running from that, or stealing from that energy, stealing from the Sun energy to bring information to the King of Wands to help him get more knowledge about whatever he's curious about what the Queen of Swords is talking about. So it looks like there could be a Leo who feels like a prisoner to what the Queen of Swords talks about, or it could just be children. Or the Queen of Swords herself could be that prisoner who's talking about being imprisoned in the energy of exposure and the inner child. But the inner child here is exploding with energy, and then all that energy is being either someone's stealing that energy, or there's like a messenger or private investigator getting information from all this to bring it to the King of Wands so that he'll have clarity from the 2 of Swords to turn it around to become more clear on this, okay? And the Sun is definitely bringing a lot of clarity about the hostage, or the negotiations, for the hostage situation. So there could literally be a hostage situation, because we're dealing with Taurus with that 10 of Swords. But the worst is over. The Leo here could also, there could be 2 Leos. The King of Cups could be a Leo, or have Leo in his chart. But there could be another Leo who's a female Leo. But they're both upright energies. So I'm not getting a lot of negativity here. If there was in the past, like I said, it's the 10 of Swords reversed. That's over now. But it was like the Leo was taking a prisoner, and the King of Wands is pissed about it and just trying to get clarity on the whole situation about this hostage situation or prisoner. And of course, you guys all know it could just be prison of the mind. So very interesting there. But we definitely have, there could be 3 people in a partnership too. It could be the King of Cups, King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Or the Queen of Swords could just represent the Divine Feminine speaking. But if this is a funeral, the Queen of Swords could be speaking at the funeral about the person that was imprisoned and is now at peace in death. That there is now sunshine that he has released to his inner child after life stole from them. Okay? There could be also, since there's 2 guys here, fights over inheritance since someone has died. But I'm getting for some who have died, it may have been someone who was not an angel, So there may be, you know, some negative energies around this person or death situation. All right, so that was Taurus. Gemini, and Spirit's connecting with me right now. Knight of Swords is coming in for Gemini. That was up. Well, they're all upright energies in the basic cards. I don't do reversals in the Universal Golden, but I had all reversals with the Rider-Waite, and I'm doing reversals with the cards I'm pulling for you now. So Gemini is ready to let him have it. Taurus, or hurt Taurus, trying to get to Aries' child. Gemini left happy family to deal with all this and not happy about it, or unhappy family. Just one more sword in Taurus. It's like Gemini is coming to put one more sword into that 10 swords in Taurus. Or Gemini to the rescue, the High Priestess on journey leading twins through the dark night, a bit rough or a bit tough with words, but the motives are all pure and very intuitive from Gemini. A knight in shining armor with secret. Success comes for twin before they die. Could be Taurus or Aries they're coming for. Connected to Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Earth signs, this Gemini, oblivious to what Libra is going through, who may take this opportunity to sneak away from everyone. Okay, that's Gemini, so let's see what comes up with the cards now. What's up with the Gemini and the Knight of Swords energy there? And was it upright or actually? It's actually reversed energy. However, the clarifiers for Gemini were very positive. Actually, probably the most positive of the read. Gemini and Aquarius were connected there in that High Priestess, but Gemini's energy wasn't as positive, or Aquarius's energy wasn't as positive as Gemini's. However, they had the Knight of Swords reversed. So Gemini may be holding their tongue about something or holding back an announcement because of this funeral or whatever this event is taking place. But let's see the Knight of Swords. Why was it reversed? All right, so it's very interesting what's coming up here. Some cards came loose from the bottom of the deck in the underlying energy as well, so I'm going to do that first. So this bulk came out from the bottom of the deck. So it was the Page of Swords there, but underneath that is the Ten of Pentacles, the Fool, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant reversed, like this, okay? And that's just the bottom of the deck, the underlying energies. But it wanted to come off the bottom to reveal the Nine of Cups here, okay? So under it all is that Nine of Cups energy, which is beautiful, happy with self energy, which definitely reflects what was coming up for Gemini there. But meanwhile, there's definitely a message that needs to come through, which is definitely that Knight of Swords coming through. Now here is a page upright. Just a message about family and legacy. So this Gemini might have spoken at this service or whatever this situation was. They may have something to say to open their heart and take a leap of faith as far as the Page of Wands and spirituality. Could just have been a message about spirituality and opening your heart and being free to your own legacy. Could also have to do with a different way of looking at things, thinking outside the box and being inspired. It was a very positive message here on the underlying energy from Gemini, but also could have to do with divorce, breaks in contracts, so breakups with business, religion, families, whatever. There could be a lot of endings here as well in a very positive way. So the cards that came out for Gemini came out in a bunch, and then two more cards want to come out after that. So let's see what this is. So the cards that did come out for Gemini, here is the Queen of Wands reversed, the Hangman upright, or reversed, actually, awake, and then the Swords reversed. So they're all three reversed with the Queen of Wands, which has been pretty consistent with the Queen of Wands now. She's been coming up reversed every day. The Nine of Swords, the Seven of Cups reversed, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? So these all came out together, these 6 cards. So we had 7 for Taurus, 7 for Aries, which is the Chariot. We had 9 for Taurus, which is that ending card, compassion, and universal selflessness. So Aries charging forward with a vengeance, which definitely could be that birth energy of that new love or new child, whatever it is. And then the ending for the Taurus, the Gemini, then has the Six of the Lovers. And that's definitely reflected in the reflection cards on the table with the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, so 2 sixes, and the High Priestess card, okay, which adds up to 12 of the Hangman, but here's Awakened. So the Queen of Wands is reversed and very negative energy. In this combination, it can reflect a big ego or a conceitedness in a split or division, or someone lying, someone pulling, waging war by pulling the sword from the stone because of her own stress, grief, purging, being up at night, sitting in very uncomfortable feelings and not walking away, and offering assistance or help. So she may feel resentment after offering help to someone, and kind of waging war on them. She might not be the one who's in the grief. She may be wanting to get back at someone who was in grief and sitting with their uncomfortable feelings to get through it so that they could get back to work. But it's like maybe she was the one who actually took them down. It's very negative energy that I'm getting there. But that doesn't have to be the Gemini, because I'm getting positive energy for Gemini. It definitely could be Gemini. This could be my mother's could be a Queen of Wands for sure, and she has reversed energy too. And she's Gemini. So there's 2 extreme energies for the Gemini. One is very positive and one is very negative. All right, so there's definitely bipolar, which makes sense with the twin energy of Gemini. And then 2 more cards, one to fall out as well. Okay, so this is waging war, yet now healing. All right, so somebody they already cleared the battlefield, they already took everyone down, and now everyone's healing from the situation. So that might reference that Taurus energy, that the Gemini was the one who cleared the field, but it was more of it could be a transmutation on the positive side, and on the negative, it could have literally been a war that's now over. Okay? And don't forget, the bottom of the energy was very positive. Underlying for Gemini was the Page of Swords, and then that 9 of Cups. All right, finding happiness within themselves, being honest with others. So they may have had to take a few down in order for them to get to their truth. So it may have hurt others, but it was may have been like a necessary evil. But there's definitely some really negative kind of evil energy also coming up in the Gemini energy. So we have, next is the Cancer energy, as I have to take a deep breath. Definitely some stress there with the 10 of Cups, which is coming up reversed in the read. So Cancer, unhappy family, stuck in emotions, not getting along at work, or left for a funeral or death, implementing a getaway or opportunity for someone to steal money or intellectual property. So beware, anyone who's going away to a funeral or whatever it is, that someone may be taking that as an opportunity to get in and steal something. Or business is dead, or left a job, or getting away with murder, according to someone else, or according to themselves. Planning to take off after no peace due to third party at work. A death, a transition or transformation, taking off from work to deal with family issues, connected to Aries, Libra, Scorpio, and synchronicities, and detaching and gambling, risky business. Judgment calls and Cancer family supporting Gemini, and above expressing feelings like Taurus. Family announcements, call to action or reveille, Red Cross pickup or drop off, angels calling you up, rise and shine, wake up early, or bad decisions. Okay, so there could be, the 10 of Cups reversed could just be because this family was the family that lost someone, so they could be dealing with a funeral today. But definitely people are being woken up really early, and kids definitely may be irritated by this, but they know it, they have to, because it's the service that's going on. So let's see what else is coming up for Cancer here with this deck. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Today is June 28, 2019. Or 20, yeah, today's the 28th. Okay, so for Cancer, we have Six of Pentacles reversed and the Tower reversed. Queen of Cups also is coming out upright by herself, all right, which definitely can be a Cancer person. So there's definitely imbalance here, whether it's not being able to share or just because of a death situation. It's after the fact of the Tower, so in the aftermath, or someone trying to avoid paying out a debt. The Queen of Cups, however, is upright, along with the Six of Cups upright and the Star reversed. So again, this Aquarius energy came up reversed, which can be a little bit of depression, but since the Queen of Cups and the kids are upright, it's not because of their depression. Like I said, they may have lost someone, or this Aquarius may have been the person who was lost, or the Aquarius person is being negative in this situation, and really people don't want them there. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is coming up as well. All right, so that's all for Cancer. So it's not negativity within the people here. It's more negativity about the family and the situation, because so definitely could be dealing with that death for the Cancer situation. As we get into the Leo, Leo is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is upright energy, getting a move on suddenly away from Virgo, or a wake-up call, illumination, or someone with a big head or ego, or radiating so strong, can't take it any longer, the person next to them, or the Virgo. The King of Cups, emotionally detached from Leo, deliberation, or with poor judgment abilities about coming together, socializing, gossiping, partying, or spell work, or playing the field, the Leo, flirting, or always with friends, or a suitor, or a sex buddy, or supporting younger sibling, or a child of a child, or someone in prison, or stressing out a Sagittarius, always out and about, or up all hours of the night, waking up baby and others who are needing their sleep. Leo could be racing or competing, running home before they close the gate on them. So out while supposed to be babysitting. So somebody might have been babysitting and snuck out to be with friends. Sudden opportunity to party and connected to Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and water signs. Could lose their patience or temper here for sure. So there's a lot of different sneaky energy there, whether it's an adult or a child. They are just doing whatever they want, no matter what anyone else thinks. And this could be the feminine Leo, because this is coming up as separate from the King of Cups reversed, which before came up as one Leo, because that was coming up as the King of Cups upright with Leo energy. Here it's the King of Cups reversed with the Leo energy, so detaching from this other Leo feminine. Okay, so it could be whether it's a couple or siblings or a parent and child situation. The parent could be emotionally detaching from this person, whether it's a grown child, adult, or a younger child, but they're acting very physically reckless and kind of doing what they want. However, it's not really negative energy except for the King of Cups detaching and this imbalance here after the Tower reversed. Okay, let's see here for Leo. What's coming up for Leo? Leo, Leo, Leo. I'm sweating my butt off right this moment. So there's a lot of masculine energy around Leo that needs to burn off those lower chakra energies. So ego's coming up major for Leo, right? Because they're doing what they want because of ego. All right, whew, I'm sweating. All right, so the bottom of the deck. All right, the Queen of Wands is coming up here. A lot of cards are coming up singly for Leo after a bunch came out. Let's see if I have room for all this. A lot. All right, okay, so the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess reversed. So Leo is not using their intuition, all right? So they may be in their lower energies. Justice reversed is below that, along with the Eight of Wands upright there, okay? So there may have been some kind of injustice that threw them out of or a heated exchange, a fight that caused them to go into their disconnect from their higher self or intuition, or maybe they just weren't connected in the first place to their intuition. And I'm sweating my butt off, seriously. Whew. All right, so we have, for Leo, came out the World, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant reversed, and the Page of Swords. This could be someone who just got divorced and is like out on the town, on the prowl, you know, wanting to have sex, literally, right? Very pleased with themselves. There can be some arrogance here because they just completed a cycle or a divorce. Whew. It could also be a divine feminine who's found happiness within herself and her spirituality and very inspired. So there's, again, a positive and a negative aspect of Leo here. So not all Leos are reflecting the same energy. Some are extremely positive and some are extremely negative, not in their intuition. If it's the positive aspect with the High Priestess reversed, it's because the secret's out about the divine feminine and she is in her high energy. Whew. These two cards then came out as well with those. So we have the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful energy. This is taking a leap of faith with an open heart and an abundance of family legacy. This is the positive aspect for Leo. The negative aspect, like I said, could be someone out on the town and being arrogant. And that may have to do with these separate cards here because a whole bunch of single cards just came out. First came out the Page of Swords, so somebody has something to say, which then triggers the Queen of Wands reversed into an awakening, or this could be conceit or arrogance coming up because it's next to the Queen of Wands reversed. Whew. All right, and this is someone wielding their sword, pulling it from the stone. There's lies and splits and trying to get the truth of it, the clarity. And then somebody is stressed, crying, up at night, can't sleep because of this fight. And then these last three cards all came up separately, though. The Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords, right, which is at war with yourself. This could be the Knight of Pentacles facing their fears, okay, by sitting with these uncomfortable emotions, not walking away, actually dealing with their own inner demons, their own fears, okay? So whatever they reacted to, this Queen of Wands, she could be, instead of running away this time, she's actually dealing with her own issues, which ultimately is good either way. Okay, that's Leo. So going to Virgo is awake. It's the Hangman awake, illumined, conceited, or head feels like a vacuum. So maybe some discomfort or headache, could lose patience or their temper. Energy siphoned at a funeral or by someone bleeding out, or it could just be a public event, or giving birth or connecting with someone who just passed. So they could literally be connecting like a channel, connected to Capricorn or Sagittarius or Pisces, and or someone in prison or a hostage. Virgo may be literally connecting for the police or FBI situation. Leo running from Virgo, and Libra guiding and finding safe harbor with Virgo, clearly starting over in love, no longer bored or done grounding and integrating, or now needing to ground as Leo is charging in passionately to catch Virgo off guard after leaving and after detoxing or out of control addictions or codependencies, and that has to do with Leo. Virgo is shocked, figuratively or literally, so someone actually may have had shock treatment, and Leo may be riding in the middle of the night to wake up a Virgo. And I was getting times of midnight 2 or 4 a.m. So let's see what comes up here. So the energy for Virgo was not negative. Actually, it was very good because it was like deep. It was, you know, having clarity, no longer needing to ground and integrate. They're starting over in love and awaken to this. But this Leo energy, as you see, was riding in either not quite a detox yet, like at the end of it, but now, you know, right before you detox is where your bottom is, right? So they may be bottoming out in this event where they do something really reckless like this, okay? So be aware. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo in these cards. Definitely stressful, like that energy. coming up there. All right, we have the Eight of Wands and Justice reversed, so there's definitely like a heated exchange because someone could feel the injustice. So it could be it could just be injustice and that the secret's out, but it could also be Libra and Pisces energy here. And then the World comes out again. So again, this Leo could have Pisces energy, but it could be the Divine Feminine as well, that the secret's out about a divorce or injustice. Or actually a judge could be stepping down as well. 3 more cards, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant reversed, and the Page of Wands. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here is the Four of Wands for Virgo. So very positive energy about home and or union. After dealing with judgment, the Judgment card, and then here's some passionate energy of, right, so that could be Leo running in with that, the Knight of Swords reversed and being judgmental with a lot of passion or about a new passion and union or a home. And now we have, so the Judgment came out at the top along with the Ace of Wands reversed because of frustrations, and this could be letting the frustrations out. And this Knight of Swords is definitely connected to Gemini angel. So they could be pissed about someone who passed away, or literally about one of the angels. Could be the Virgo angel that they're pissed at, either holding their tongue, but here it looks like they're letting them have it at their home. Okay, so that's confirming that again. That's the underlying energy of a passionate exchange about the injustice of a secret out, or this Leo not using their intuition, about an ending or coming full circle, or running around with others. That could be that Leo energy, but also then the sealed Divine Feminine, marching to the beat of their own drum, very happy with self and being spiritual and inspired on their journey. All right, so here the Virgo is coming out in positive energy. However, they may have to contend with this Leo energy coming in. Then we have Libra, stuck in emotions but taking risks, going to Virgo, or guiding the Virgo. Bird taking off, tripping up, or dropping a facade, breaking patterns, healing not working, or can't focus, working too much, stuck, stubborn, refusing to move, or not working, or just being still and not working. And then definitely what coming up here was no work or on vacation for Libra. On a boat, cruise, or sailing, or just finding a peaceful place. I'm sailing away. So that came up. Hiding from Gemini, Scorpio. Hiding from Gemini, Scorpio, and Aquarius with secrets. Safe with Virgo unless Leo is with Virgo, or that Leo rushing in, or both in chart where the Virgo has significant Leo. So they could be that Leo sun or rising. Connected to Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Scorpio holding back feelings from Libra. So let's see what comes up for Libra here. Libra, where are you here? 6 of Swords, but that 6 of Swords is coming up reversed, so they may be stuck in their emotions trying to find peace, but may be able to find safe harbor with Virgo, with their stuck emotions. And that could be connected to the Cancer energy there. Definitely connected to Cancer in that way. Maybe in stuck emotions about whatever event the Cancer family went through. This death. And this death could be figuratively, it could be dark night of the soul or death of a situation as well. Is the worst is all, either way for that Taurus energy, the worst is over. Whether it's a death or an ending to something or figurative death, whatever it may be. So here we have for Libra, the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, coming together at work, or this could be a service, could be some kind of church gathering or creative venture gathering. And below that is the 5 of Cups reversed and the 4 of Swords. So it definitely could be that death situation. See, here's like a funeral, recovering from a funeral, somebody's death. Okay. After somebody working too hard, so they might have had a heart attack for sure. And that can just be someone resting after a difficult situation as well. after someone feeling abandoned and very heavily burdened and abandoned. Now we're recovering in a practical way and an emotional way. So people are either recovering from this person passing or the person didn't pass, but it was definitely a difficult situation and need a lot of rest. So then the Six of Pentacles and the Tower reverse came up again. And that is about imbalance after a Tower situation, which is either an epiphany or sudden event or some kind of drama that came up. It threw people off balance. So this is Libra being stuck in their emotions about whatever this was and trying to find peace. So if someone died, could have been a relative of theirs as well. So the 6 cards that came out for Libra, so here again we have 6 of the Lovers. Wait, it might be 7. Yep, it's 7 cards actually. Let me use 7 and 2 because they had 2 more. So again, they're dealing very much with the energies of Aries and Taurus, Libra is. All right. So the 4 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 3 of Wands comes up for Libra. And then the other 4 cards are the Emperor, the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Cups reversed, which is that Cancer situation, and then the Page of Pentacles. So let's see what we have here. All right, so Libra holding on. So as a female, she could be holding on to her Empress status or holding on to a mother who just passed. We have the Empress and the Emperor here with the 3 of Wands between them reversed. So this is another situation that was coming up for me yesterday that I forgot, and thank you, Spirit, for reminding me, that someone may have lost the second parent and now be feeling parentless, okay? So they may just be older, but they may now have lost the second parent and now feeling what it feels like to have no parents at all. Also, there could be an Emperor and Empress with the past between them, or they're stuck in the past, living in the past, holding on to the past, this Emperor and Empress. But they are both upright. They just are living in their old ways, and they could be very old people as well. Could be somebody's parents. But stuck in their ways. Offering help to Libra, but Libra is refusing it because he knows there's conditions with it. And this has to do with the 10 of Cups, so it could be an end to a family. And the Page of Pentacles with a new opportunity. So this could definitely be Libra letting go of a family cycle altogether, not accepting gifts from the parents anymore because he knows that there's a catch. Because they're just living in their old ways. So it might not be negative, it's just that they don't resonate with him anymore. And he's going his own way. Go your own. I don't know if I'm singing the tune right. Own way. Okay, go your own way. Okay, so that's coming up, that song. Definitely the Libra looking at the gold coin, examining it from all sides, wanting to be the student of the Christ consciousness and go his own way, away from that family unit. The 10 of Cups reversed, which could be connected to a Cancer. Okay. So again, also in the 7 and 9 energies, which is the Chariot and the Hermit. And then we have Scorpio here. Scorpio is the 8 of Wands reversed, not expressing and connected to Taurus, unhappy family connected to Cancer, worst over in death or pain or ending, or painful ending to family with loss of money, power, independence, or no longer single, or spending all their money on a funeral or a divorce, or medical expenses, not wanting to share their energy or anything for that matter right now. That's Scorpios coming up withdrawn, like they don't want to share any feelings or passionate energy with anyone right now. Feeling the weight of an unhappy family, and Libra went away. Pisces having their own issues, so maybe they can't help them. And can no longer exchange energies with Taurus because of sickness or because they passed, connected to death and drained with Scorpio. Judgments, final decisions are still deliberating. A wake-up call, working for a Red Cross, or calling for a pickup, or an announcement of funeral or other, reveille, feeling spit on by guides and angels, maybe because they've been experiencing a lot of death in their life. Just not in a good place at the moment, or just in between cycles and not knowing where they're going yet. So kind of feeling stuck in between realms. So this is for Scorpio. What's coming up for Scorpio here? Scorpio. Feel kind of just like dark and sick inside with Scorpio. We have healing, so they had a lot of heartbreak and separation or death, whatever it was. They're healing, forgiving. They have the Six of Cups, finding peace, not working. Or if they do have to work, they can't focus at work. Juggling the daily duties and trying to connect with only soulmates, so people who are very close to them, in order to support them in their daily duties just to get through the day. But there is some positive energy with the juggling. Well, the jugglers, he's supplying his low energy to this union here. So the Scorpio, it may be better not trying to connect with anyone, which is probably what they're doing. We have the Death card reversed and the Hermit reversed. So this is a Scorpio definitely over-isolating, clinging to someone who passed or the end of a situation. Definitely have deception here, or waiting for the new moon to bring more clarification with the Patience card and the Temperance, the angels. Maybe waiting for clarification at the eclipse here from their guides and angels. And then the last card for Scorpio is the Two of Wands. So if they're twin flame energy, it is choosing left and going on, letting go of the past. There could be this one to fall out too, as the King of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups upright. May be defensive to coming together with this person, which could be their twin. All right, because we have the Wounded Warrior and the Seven of Pentacles, which is just defensive and saying, I'd rather just reap my rewards than try to get together with my twin at this time for Scorpio. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So, you know, taking others down before they get you, just feeling hurt, the war within yourself, okay? So that's Scorpio. Next one is Sagittarius. We have the Nine of Swords. It could be sudden stress, crying, or purging. Exposed to injustice or issues between Leo and Libra reversed. Floodgates open and Leo running roughshod over them. So Leo could be running roughshod over Sagittarius after sharing everything. So someone may be pissed because, like, after they shared everything with them, now they're just like running right over them. So Sagittarius feeling abused by Leo. So the injustice issues are between a Leo and the Libra reverse. So Libra could just could be affecting the Sagittarius too, but I don't think it's in a harsh way. It's more because the Libra is stuck in their feelings, trying to find peace. So they just may not be, you know, in a positive state right now, but I don't think they're the ones running roughshod. It's Leo that's running roughshod over the Sagittarius. Floodgates open and Leo running roughshod over them after the Sagittarius shared everything with them. Direct connect to Capricorn prisoner or hostage. Also connected to Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and Leo, and kids, or injustice around kids. Connected to awakening and the messenger of truth, innocence and intuition, secrets, and high priestess. Everyone knows Sagittarius. Sagittarius and Taurus letting go of pain, but Sagittarius still is still more in the situation where Taurus has been released. All right, so let's see what comes up for Sagittarius here. Sagittarius. Definitely injustice coming up, but children are positive here. The Fool comes out for Sagittarius, so he needs to let go, open his heart, and just take a leap of faith, okay? So let go of whatever anyone else is doing. He's got his trusty friend there, his loyal friend. Could actually be his dog. He may be taking a walk with them. All right, so Sag, you got great energy here. After whatever has been done to you, the injustice, you're letting go of the injustice to find happiness within instead, which is perfect because that's exactly what you should do. All right, so this is the energy for Sagittarius. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords speaking, so he very much may be listening to the divine feminines, talking about being imprisoned. All right, this is the what he's seeing the divine feminine talking about, being imprisoned, about exposing all the energy of any liar, cheat, or thief energy, risky energy, deceptive energy, in order to free yourself from this, right? Because exposure, the truth sets you free. So this is what came up for Sag. Very, very beautiful energy here for Sag. Okay, so the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles, and that Page of Cups. All upright. Ooh, and I'm getting hot again. So this is connected to the Leo. So definitely freeing themselves from the Leo, and maybe going towards Cancer energy. But definitely, or just riding. The King of Pentacles could be driving to the Page of Cups, who had offered them love in the past. So this could be an Aries, but it doesn't have to be. This could literally be this could be any other sign. It doesn't have to be Aries, because it's someone who offered a message, or a friend of the King of Pentacles. He's driving to them to offer new life. He's freed himself and opened his heart to take a leap of faith to the past, and then turned around get ready to offer his coin in a bold move or travel as King of Pentacles in his power to the Page of Cups, who had offered love. So this could be a child as well. And it could be offered to a Cancer or a Pisces, or this child, or the divine feminine could be a water sign for sure. That could be in their, sun rising, could be moon too. Whew, but I'm hot as anything. These cards came up as well for Sag. So we have, here's that Taurus card. So the worst is over as far as detox and the ending of a difficult situation. Very codependent energies, but the end of the situation. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Judgment card, which are at the top again, reflecting the Sagittarius in addition to the Tower situation. So whatever Tower situation came in with a blast, brought out the fireworks, the heaven in his eyes, the options he has, and that the only one is radiating, and all the stuff that the dark actually orchestrated, he's seeing now. He's hearing the call to action, the wake-up call, the announcements, and intently listening, along with the feminines and children. That is for Sagittarius. All right, so now we have the Capricorn, which is the Eight of Swords. Capricorn, suddenly in or out of prison, or suddenly free from the past, sudden liberation of the King of Wands, or an epiphany about angel, prisoner, imbalance or impatience, or temper or temperature, back to the future, or coming out of the dungeon or basement to be more present and awake to let go of negative thoughts. Connected to Sagittarius directly, but also fire signs, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo, connected to stuck emotions of unhappy family, of Cancer and Libra. All right. So this is for Capricorn. Capricorn. I'm sweating my butt off again. Capricorn, Leo, and Sag, all connected to this intense masculine energy. All right, so Capricorn again got these same cards as Capricorn's directly connected to Sag. It's the same person because they got these cards again. Okay, so same energies came out for Capricorn as Sag, minus a couple, but all this very positive energy. The Fool's not there because Capricorn may have already experienced that leap of faith, or maybe they're just offering to drive in to see a friend or a child or someone who had offered love in the past. Also, the worst is over for Capricorn. Again, with that difficult situation, with the toxic situation, which is definitely connected to Leo and Taurus. Okay, bottom of the deck for Capricorn is the Fools. That's where the Fool went. All right, so the Capricorn is definitely free and has taken that leap of faith. So we go into Aquarius, which is the High Priestess. She is upright. However, the energy around Aquarius isn't necessarily upright. In intuition or centered with Pisces, but in downturn or retrograde affecting them, slow down or slow motion of a fight, quest, competition, or expansion, or lost in sports, or turning back due to difficult energies. Bad timing. In knowing about what Libra is up to, but bad time to start a fight, connected to Pisces, Libra, Gemini, and synchronicities, detachment, gambling, and risks, would be fighting if not feeling so zen at the moment, feeling Capricorn good vibes, and maybe seeing maybe feeling intuitive abilities, or maybe using their intuitive abilities for negative energies in order to start a fight. So negatively using intuitive abilities, you know, like voodoo or something like that, okay? Or just spell work. So Aquarius has to watch it. Don't go to that dark side. Yep, that's it for Aquarius. So let's see what comes up for Aquarius here. As we go, it's 56, 9, and 10, which is being in their knowing and getting from the 9 to the 10. So let go of the end energies and go into the rebirth. So they could be in transition and could go either way right now. They have the, they're healing, trying to find peace, okay, or moving to a more peaceful situation or place. And then not working or not aligning, still pretending, putting on a performance. So a little bit of that. Also clinging to somebody. All right, so the Aquarius energy still may be a little bit clingy, but they are in their intuition about it. Then they have the Hermit reversed, and so there could be definitely, this is like mental illness as well. So there could be some deception and over-isolation, so someone's staying in too much, but also could literally be mental illness with Aquarius here. Yeah, and then we have the Temperance card. So finding their angels, somebody might be connecting with their angels. This could have been the person who passed as well. The underlying energy is the Five of Swords again, so at war with themselves. And who just got that? Oh, yeah, I think that was Scorpio who got this. So Aquarius and Scorpio may be connected. They may be at war, or just a war within self, taking down others before they get them, or just standing in their truth adamantly, but they're really harsh. So there's definitely some mixed up emotions here. Definitely could be some, whether it's mental illness or just really out of control because they think they're going crazy because of the journey, or just bipolar or whatever energy it is. It's definitely coming up unstable and yet in their intuition. So they're connected to their higher self and able to do those abilities, but they could use them for bad or dark because of their unstable mental condition. That's what I'm getting for Aquarius. All right, now we have Pisces. Pisces is 9 of Pentacles reversed, loss of power, money, independence, or single status, or deliberation of announcements made, or poor judgment, recovering from a move or instability, ending the war within self, laying down swords, apologizing to roommate perhaps. King of Pentacles arrived just in time, Justice of the Peace, or Libra in bare feet, or divorce came through, justice or injustice for all, Capricorn, Taurus triumphing in court or divorce, Sagittarius may be presiding. All right, let's see what comes up for Pisces here, and then we just have some wrap-up energies for you as we get into the hour. It's 59:09 and 10 again. So there can be some connection from Pisces to Aquarius, 59 being that Five of Swords guy. And then the 9 and 10, again, the transition from the end to the new beginning, toggling the rebirthing process. So just struggling with that, right? So they had the Five of Swords reversed on them for sure, so they may be letting go of that, letting down the swords, ending the war, apologizing perhaps. All right, so for Pisces, Again, there could be some mental illness here with the Magician reversed, carrying the weight of the world upon their shoulders because of the mental energies. So whether it's just their own insecurities or feeling manipulative, continuing to carry the burden on the journey instead of letting themselves off the hook. But it could be, again, mental illness between the Aquarius and the Pisces energy. So if they have both, they definitely may have some mental illness. Here is the Five of Pentacles reversed, which is recovering in a practical way, or going back into the fold of the same old way, the same old burden, so that may not be a good thing. But resting, praying, connecting in the 5D. Could also be someone who was lost to someone, okay? Especially with the mental illness issues for Aquarius and Pisces, they could be the person that passed away, because it could have been an old person with Alzheimer's or something like that. The bottom of the deck for Pisces is the Seven of Wands upright, so standing up for themselves. They could be defensive, though. They could be paranoid and feeling like people are attacking them. So like I said, we had these three cards first for Pisces, but then we have these three cards coming out, definitely revealing it could be the person who passed. All right, with the Five of Cups reversed and the Three of Pentacles. So coming together for a funeral, letting go of the loss. Okay, so they could have lost the person or be the person who passed. Then we have the last five cards that came out for Pisces, have the Emperor and Empress here again, with that living in the past between them. Okay, so this could actually be an Emperor and Empress who are both Pisces, or it could be parents living in the past again, or that's someone who lost both of these parents now, and holding on. That Pisces could be holding on to the loss of their parents. Maybe somebody lost both parents at the same time, or lost them at a very young age and reliving the past. And then just that final card for Pisces is that Four of Cups, grounding and integrating the situation. But if they are alive, no longer receiving love from the Emperor and Empress, they're letting them go. They may be sad about it, but they know that they don't resonate with them anymore. So if they won't love them just the way they are, they're going to let go of them. This is Pisces, okay? So the general energies, all signs, this is the end. So I'm going to show you the ending cards here. All right, so there's just a little bit of ending cards for all signs. By the way, the underlying energy up top there from the mini deck was opportunity or student, invite or child out. Checking every angle of the Queen of Cups, dysfunctional family, or loss of money or legacy prior to lending money or offering a new life or playing ball, offering their gold coin. Okay, so that's that Page of Pentacles, which came up there at the end as well in the clarifications. The Page of Pentacles may have a chaotic family and wants to see if the Queen of Cups could handle it. So that could definitely be a masculine reaching out to the feminine to see if they could deal with the situation, or if the karmic could deal with the situation because he wants to leave for the divine feminine. So for all signs dealing with injustice issues, righting wrongs, rebalancing act, earth signs may be immune, coming out of it into the Emperor reversed, offering his anger, frustration, and creative blocks aimed at the King of Wands, Capricorn, who may be ignoring him. So that could definitely be that Pisces energy that was just coming out, where the Sun is letting go of the Father. The Capricorn ignoring him, with little lizard on platform, holding on loosely, saving perhaps, impatiently waiting for the Queen of Swords to speak. They may be listening to the Divine Feminine online, or to speak at the service, or the Emperor reversed, losing temper about it. The Emperor reversed could be the Queen of Wands reversed, out of control, opposing the Knight of Cups reversed, not giving her love, insincere or jealousy, and the Magician and Fool ecstatic between. There, it's like, I'm going to show you these four cards here. So we have the Emperor and the King of Wands here, and this is reversed energy between them of that Ace of Wands. So no love lost between them. The Emperor's pissed at the Sun, or this King of Wands, whoever he is, And then this clarified with the Queen of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed on either end, with the Magician and the Fool in between. So this is that liberation between, and these two are still stuck in the negative energies. So this could literally, the Emperor could literally be the Queen of Wands, or this could be her, and the jealous one could be her father, all right? And those two pissed at the King of Wands, who's upright here, because he's liberated and free and manifesting. They could be pissed and jealous because now that he's freed from, so this could be a masculine freeing himself from the feminine and her father, and he's now finding his way and doing amazing, and they're pissed because they want him to keep making money for them or whatever the situation was. So so that Aries, Virgo, Gemini, manifesting freedom and a leap of faith, and the Queen of Wands is pissed, or it is the Queen of Wands reversed and her father, the Emperor reversed, unable to control the King of Wands anymore, and so they're both pissed. Sagittarius came up reversed, Scorpio upright, Pisces upright, Taurus upright, Leo upright. Although there may be two Leos, there could be reverse Leo energy. Even though they have positive energy, it doesn't mean their actions are going to be good if they have addictions, okay? Aquarius reversed, Virgo upright, Libra reversed. And like I said, if they're reversed energy, they just may be, you know, off. It doesn't mean that they're bad. Just the energy is off. Cancer's upright and reversed, Gemini upright, Capricorn reversed, and Aries upright and reversed. Sagittarius, King of Wands, with sudden disaster, sending him from positive into a tailspin, or just maintaining through it all, or just epiphany that freed him. Emperor reversed, maybe Aries, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Aquarius, or Libra specifically. And the King of Wands, probably Capricorn, Sagittarius, or Aries, Scorpio, with air in their chart. So let me just pull a final card for these final cards. So the Justice card there, which came up reversed in the read, was a final card for all signs, the injustice of it all, and letting go of the injustice to be happy. And this was kind of like an afternote of the injustice, that the King of Wands is freeing himself. Okay? That you need to resonate with people who are for your highest good, who don't bring your energy down, who are kind and loving, and not using you for money or whatever it is. Stability, jealousy, all that issues coming up, to release. To not let it fester. Don't harbor on it. Let it go. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? This is what's coming up with that Justice card, okay? Again, to summarize everything, these two cards came up again, the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. It's saying, go forward with your new life, powerfully, strongly, happily, as that King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, okay? And the bottom of the deck is the Fool card again. Really beautiful energies for you guys. So take that leap of faith. I'm going to go. It's getting really long. Hour and 8 minutes. And we got to go. Rise and be loved, guys. Make sure you drink your water and get your rest. Bye.